We don't know how giraffes talk to each other, and it's driving me nuts. Let me explain. Giraffes evolved 1 to 2 million years ago, and in that time, some people have thought that they were totally silent, while other people, mostly researchers, thought that their necks were so long it would make it difficult or impossible to communicate socially, or that those sounds would be too low for human beings to hear. Neither of these is the full story. Now, giraffes are largely quiet animals, but they do have a few vocalizations they make in various contexts, and they all have hilarious names. They use them when they're alarmed, annoyed, or approaching another giraffe, but we've never found, or hadn't until recently, any sort of other kind of vocal communication, which is really weird because other Artiodactyla have calls for things like mating and mother-infant bonding, but I can only find one case of a newborn giraffe making noise when it was being born and nothing else. In 2013, a lady named Elizabeth von Muggenthaler, a scientist, published a preliminary study where she said she found giraffe vocalizations from 11 to 40 hertz. So that'd be infrasound on the lower end of that. And she predicted that they were doing it using Helmholtz resonance, which is like... But that was never found again. And there was just crickets until a 2015 study recorded almost 1,000 hours of giraffe audio. And they found that giraffes actually hummed, and it was in the range of human hearing, on average about 92 hertz, which sounds like this, down to 35 hertz, which sounds like this. These calls would last anywhere from half a second to just over 4 seconds. What's crazy is that giraffe keepers and zoo managers had never heard these noises before. This was entirely new information. But they only made these sounds at nighttime, and in this study, they only recorded video during the day, which means we don't have video of them doing it at night, which means we don't know who is doing it or why or what they're communicating. We don't even know how they're doing it. They could be using their vocal folds like us, but it hasn't been proven. We just haven't done it. So the people from the 2015 study were like, hey guys, this is really interesting. Maybe we should do another study on this. And everyone was like, yeah, we should do that, but we're not going to. I seriously cannot find any more substantial studies on this whatsoever. And there are a few possible reasons. Like one, the studies would be hard and possibly unethical to do, but I think the more likely reason is no one cares about giraffe sounds as much as I do. Sure, we know that they communicate by scent and that they use visual cues, but I need to know how giraffes communicate vocally. What do the hums mean? So someone, please do it. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.